everybody. It's Thursday, and this is my first time with you this week. So, welcome and thank you for being here. I took a break in the beginning of the week on purpose because Tuesday was a day where a lot of people across the world honored Blackout Tuesday, which was a day for white voices and white people to take a step back and leave space for melanated voices, for Black voices to step forward and be heard for their calls for justice. And I'm all for that. So we'll talk a little bit about that today during our Breathe and Meditate class. I also want to say happy birthday to somebody very special to me. My friend Christina is watching. I love you. Happy birthday. I'm so glad you're here for meditation. And yay. And I'm happy that everybody who's here is here. And thank you as always to everybody who shows up to these meditation classes with me. It means the world to me. The topic that we'll be focusing on today means a lot to me today, so I'll probably cry a little bit. And if you haven't noticed, I usually cry a little bit at some point during meditation. A tear will fall here or there because I'm so passionate about bringing goodness into the world, and that's not just for one group of people, that's for all the people, and right now the people that need the most to be heard and honored and loved and let it be known that they have a right to live are Black people, because the system is not working in their favor. I'm heartened because I'm starting to see some systemic change, like Minnesota bringing charges against the Minneapolis PD, the police department, where the group of 4 of their officers had killed George Floyd last week. And so the intention behind that is to review what's been going on in the Minneapolis PD for the last 10 years. And it's a civil rights charge, and so we're starting to see some systemic change. Last night, it was announced in Los Angeles that a lot of money, I am terrible with numbers, as those of you who know me know, is going to be diverted from the police department, taken away from the LAPD, and funneled over into equity. I think it's an equity department or an equity council under an umbrella that is going to be looking at social justice in LA. And so I will be including links to that here on this video when I am done with our breathing and meditation. So our voices are being heard, and I am so surprised to already be seeing some changes moving in the right direction, but I'm also very, very grateful. And so our thoughts today, of course, this is your meditation, and I want you to be able to focus on the thing that is most salient in your life right now for you. But for me, and for those of you who are watching, who are feeling confused about what's going on or not sure about what's going on, I encourage you to learn more. There's a lot of information out there right now. It doesn't take much to educate yourself and to see what's going on and why it's going on. And if you would like my help with that, please reach out to me. Wherever you are in this process, welcome. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're where you are. And we're going to get somewhere together as a nation and as a world. And I've been so heartened to see the protests all around the world in support of what's going on the streets here in the United States. So I feel very, very hopeful about where we are going. So let's begin with some breathing, and then we'll move into our meditation as we always do. So sit comfortably or lie comfortably. You can have your knees and feet about hip width apart next to each other, hands on the legs, palms down or palms up, depending on, I always think of it as down if you're grounding yourself down, and up if you want to connect with God, with your higher power, with your spirituality. And we're just going to start by, if you feel comfortable, closing your eyes with me, taking a few deep breaths, and just noticing. We're going to notice the rise and fall of the chest as we inhale just a little bit deeper, and exhale just a little bit deeper. Let's inhale to about 75% lung capacity. Pretty deep, but not all the way. And exhale. Inhale to about 75%. And exhale. On your next inhale, go ahead and fill your lungs all the way up. We're reaching 75%. We're surpassing it at 90% now, until we are completely full of air. Our lungs are completely expanded. Inhale just a little bit more. And exhale. Exhale completely. Squeeze the abdomen. Squeeze out every last breath. And then inhale. Fill the lungs. Notice filling past 50%, past 75% lung capacity. We're filling our lungs all the way up. And at the top of your breath, when you think you can't take in any more air, fill the lungs up just a little bit more. One last deep breath in. And exhale. Release all the air from your lungs as you exhale. Relax the body. Notice the tension dissipating. And one more big inhale here, filling the lungs up from the bottom to the middle, all the way to the top. Completely filling the lungs to 100% capacity. And when you think you can't take in any more air, just take in just a little bit more. Hold the breath here at the top of the breath for a moment. And exhale completely. Squeeze the abdomen, squeeze out every last breath. Hold the breath here at the bottom of the breath just for a moment. And inhale. And exhale. And bring your breathing back to normal. Notice how the body feels now after just a few deep breaths. Notice the relaxation created throughout the body. And as we begin to notice the body, to let the mind's eye touch on the different parts of the body, encourage you also to send love to those parts of your own body. As we bring the focus inward and we think about our body from the outside in, let the mind's eye filled with love touch on each part of your body and send that healing love energy to each part of your body. And as we're here and we're breathing, I'll walk you in gently to a guided meditation with me. And the beautiful thing about meditation is that meditation can help us with self-acceptance, with acceptance of our situation or the world around us. Or it can ignite us to action when we have an intention for something, and we realize we can take action toward creating a better and a more just world. So think of where you are today. And based on where you are, I invite you to create an intention that feels right for you. My intention today is for the voices of our Black brothers and sisters to be heard, and for justice for all of the Black people here in the United States and across the world. And as we're sitting calmly and quietly and breathing, remembering to breathe, let's create a movie in our minds of what our world would look like if our intention were true. So holding your intention in your heart, create that movie in your mind. Where are you? Who are you with? Looking around, what do you see and hear? How does it feel? Maybe your movie is helping you to accept something that's a part of yourself or a part of your life. Maybe your movie is bringing some ideas to mind for actions that you can take, big or small, to help bring that intention to fruition. And with that intention with us, pull that intention from your mind down into your heart, into a safe place there. Bring your focus and attention back to the breath, back to the rise and fall of the chest. Bring your attention to your hands and your fingers. Envision your hands and your fingers in your mind. Think about what your hands and your fingers can do to help your intention come into this world. Bring your attention to your legs and your feet. As you inhale and exhale, your legs and your feet relax. And as you envision your legs and your feet in your mind's eye, think about how your legs and your feet can help you make your intention a reality. Bring your attention to your heart. Inhale and exhale. Slow the beating of your heart. Relax the tightness in your chest. And as you envision your heart in your mind's eye, think about ways that you can use your heart, your life's blood, and your energy to bring your intention into this world. We're remembering to inhale, we're remembering to exhale. We notice our heart beating a little bit faster, our hands getting a little bit sweaty, maybe some nervous energy running through our body. We'll bring our thoughts to that area or to that energy. And we'll say, I see you. I know you're here. You can stay, but you won't guide my decisions or my life. Acknowledging and accepting what's going on in our bodies is the first step to moving through those emotions and those feelings. We can't move through them if we pretend they're not there. Bring your thoughts to your mind. And as you inhale and as you exhale, think about the ways that your mind can help in bringing your intention into this reality, into this world. Small ways, big ways. And as we inhale and exhale, I invite you to bring that intention out of your heart and out of your body, to lift it up in front of you and to offer it to the world. To know that many people, whether you know them or not, have the same intention. Maybe not today, but many people have desires, the same desires that we have. And what comes to mind is a Paulo Coelho quote. He's the author of the international bestseller, The Alchemist. He's written many books, and they all have different insights into how to live your best life. And he has a quote about desire, and I'll paraphrase it. But the idea behind it is that the desires in our hearts for who we want to be and how we want to live in this world are there because they're meant for us. They're meant for us to strive towards those desires, not to be disheartened when we don't see it happen right away, but to continue striving for those things that we most desire because they're meant for us. I invite you to bring your thoughts back to your breath and back to your body. Continue to breathe, inhaling and exhaling. Noticing what you're seeing behind your eyes. Noticing how you feel in your chest. Maybe a calmness. Maybe you've been ignited to action. Whatever you're feeling, that is the right thing for you to be feeling right now. And if it's an uncomfortable feeling, acknowledge it, accept it, invite it to stay, but say to it, you don't have power here. And as you inhale and as you exhale, I invite you to welcome your focus back inward, back into your body, wherever it might have gone. And as we inhale, we fill the lungs. We send a loving and healing breath all over the body, looking for areas where we may still be holding tension. And as we exhale, we send that tension away and you release that tension out. We watch it float out the window and away. As we inhale, we're inviting the good things that we want in our life in. And as we exhale, we release all the actions, the fears that will stop us from creating what we want. Take a few more deep breaths with me, inhaling, filling the lungs all the way up. Take in just a little more breath, and then exhale. Inhale with me once again. Filling the lungs all the way up. And exhale, empty the lungs entirely. One more big inhale. Filling the lungs all the way up. And exhale, acknowledging that your intention now is being held by God, by the universe, by the benevolent forces that are greater than us. And when you're ready, open your eyes and join me back here in this moment in our lives. And I want to thank you so very much for being here with me today. It means the world to me that you reach out and that you ask me, are we going to be having meditation on Thursday? I want to do meditation on Thursday with you, and that just means the world to me. If you're able to support my small business, you can do so at paypal.me/blissevolution or cash.app/blissevolution. And I want to wish my friend a happy birthday. Happy birthday, Christina. I love you. And thank you to all of you who came today. I hope that you have a beautiful weekend. Bye, everybody.